Hey guys, just got a new no power record on the Giant. I actually took some stupid downs this game, and especially my last down was pretty unfortunate. I got to 73, which is 2 rounds above the previous record. I believe the previous record was joint. But yeah, this game, well, as I was playing this game, I realised that there's actually quite a lot of depth to the way you can play no power on this map, more than that of Derice. And that's because of the gums and how you can use the gums to actually move around the map. So for example, like obviously with no power on Derice and the Giant, of course there's the doors that you can't go through, and it means you're limited to the map, so that when you run out of ammo and you jump down to power side, you can't get back to spawn side to get back your Wunderwaffe. So it means you can't trade out and you run out of ammo, and there's basically a limit to how high you can get. And there's still a limit to the BO3 version, but it's a lot higher, and yeah, the ceiling for like a potential round is higher. For example, like I realised as I was playing this that all the box locations can be traded on mid-round, which I didn't think would be possible on Black Ops 3 because of the way the zombie mechanics are and the pathing on some of the rooms. But yeah, it turns out you can actually trade mid-round on every box location, and on top of that, you can use any over here to go back and forth between the sides, so power to spawn. So you can pretty much just keep trading the WAF out mid-round, and it pushes the potential round a lot higher. So I saw a lot of players on this in like previous games. They would just spam the horde with like a VMP or a wall weapon to get points, so they can double and triple hit the gun machine, and that's of course to get alchemical back, so they can then have ammo to get through the rounds. But I don't think they realise that you can trade out, and I show a bit in this video, but I don't show the full strategy. Yeah, this game I still farm points a little bit in the late 60s, because before 70 it's still 64k for a second hit of the machine, and in the 70s it's 129k, so you kind of do want to be getting your double hits in still, even though you intend to trade. And then yeah, so you can still get a bad RNG as well. For example, the any over here gums can put you on the same side. So I had a game the other day where I dropped down and I swapped my WAF out and I was going to trade it out, and then the box moved back to spawn and I used both my gums and it put me back on the same side. So when that happens, it's pretty much game over. So you definitely still have that risk, and you do need a little bit of RNG with your cycle and the placement of the gums when you use them. But apart from that, you can definitely get further doing this, and probably an 80 is possible if you got a very lucky game. But definitely a few more rounds. I actually got, I think it was dog rounds guaranteed on like 75, and I messed up the 73 round. Like my down was pretty bad, so if I survived that, I could have maybe got to like 75, 76. I don't really have a whole lot more to say, but I just felt like doing a commentary over this because I think it's genuinely a really fun challenge, and not enough people have really played it. There's a lot of strategy to it. Like for example, if you have anywhere but here on you, right, and then the next round starts and you have a guaranteed alchemical next hit, you don't want to use the machine at the start, because then you're going to have to take the alchemical to swap out for your anywhere but here. But an alchemical will only guarantee you one round, because you have to use both gums in one round in like the late 60s, 70s. So you have to then use a whole another round of any over here, just so then you can be further into your cycle and hit the machine at the end of the round instead. So there's a lot of strategy like that, and I think it's like I said, yeah, pretty underrated. But yeah, that's all I have to say really. I'm out. Thanks for watching. See you later.